Some people are surprised that U.S. institutions are still functioning well under Donald Trump, but these institutions are fairly resilient. America's an old democracy, and these institutions can survive bigger blows than Donald Trump. So the judiciary, it seems to be fine. The press is fine. The government agencies seem to be more or less functioning. The issue is not whether the laws and institutions still function under Donald Trump. It's whether the norms of presidential behavior, the norms of political behavior are going to survive Donald Trump. And that's more of an open question. He's so unusual in the way he conducts himself that the question is whether he's opened kind of a Pandora's box and that the behaviors that he's engaged in are these behaviors now that every future president is going to feel allowed to engage in. So it's really not a question of institutions and laws so much as it is norms. That said, the institutions are under stress. Congress isn't popular. The judiciary could always find itself under siege. So it's an open question. The biggest political question, of course, is can the Democrats capitalize on Donald Trump's unpopularity to take power back? They have a central problem, which is that their candidate lost to the most unpopular Republican candidate in history. I mean, obviously the Democrats should have won that election. And in point of fact, they did win narrowly on the popular vote. But the broader question is, are they making the moves necessary to become the majority party again? And that remains to be seen. A lot of people thought that the Democrats would try to seize this opportunity to move to recapture some of the white working class voters, Catholic voters, religious voters, who went to Donald Trump, because if they can get those people, especially in the Midwest, then they would have a chance of even retaking the House, retaking Congress in 2018, but it's not clear yet that they can capitalize on that. They seem to be moving in a more left direction, and that's not going to make people who are Democrats but who voted for Donald Trump, that's not going to make them happy. So it doesn't seem likely at the moment, although anything is possible, it doesn't seem likely that the Democrats are going to take back Congress in 2018. And you know, there's about 28, 29 people thinking about running for president in 2020, so it's too early to guess that one. I think a lot of people overseas, a lot of people at home obviously as well, but a lot of people overseas wonder a very basic question, which is Donald Trump crazy? Or is Donald Trump unstable or emotionally mature? These are questions that a lot of people aren't comfortable raising. I think you just have to sort of look at the record and look at the behavior. He certainly acts in ways that are bizarre on many occasions. His frequent unorthodox use of Twitter is the most obvious example. But I'm not sure the right frame is whether he's mentally unbalanced. It's just that he's so eccentric in the way he communicates with the public, in the way he makes decisions, in the way he doesn't seem to mind violating the norms of presidential behavior, that people as a shorthand sort of say, well, he's crazy. The issue to me is not mental stability. The issue to me is judgment and maturity, and does he have the selflessness needed and the self-restraint needed to be a successful president? I mean, the thing that makes him different than on any other president, I think this is true, is that he continues a year after winning to attack the person he beat, to attack the loser in the election. And according to American political norms, according to the acceptable behaviors of American politicians, you're not supposed to do that. There's so many things he does that are unusual that people sometimes as a shorthand ask the question of whether he's mentally stable or not. We've never ever seen a president act this way before.